Last time on part 1 of the 704 reunion.
It was just like weird energy, and I'm just not like that. I'm not fake. I'm just gonna say, hey, this is what it is.
Shay and Jelani, you were out. You three were at the bar, and you said, or you just blurted out, decline. What's with that? Like, what's going on?
I'm a little shady. I admit I am, but it's
A little.
Do not get them started. Friend, did your car get declined?
It did. It approved. That's from Jackson.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead. Okay, child. It approved.
Jamel.
Oh, you yell out, here's the 411 for you and for you. And is that not what you're saying?
That's precisely what I said. In that moment, I was slightly inebriated, but I stand 10 toes on what I said. I love my friend, and I'm riding for him 10 toes down. Anything outside of that is outside of my radar.
All right. But you don't know who the looks like.
I don't. And don't care to.
No, wait a minute. No, I thought we were looking at no, it was in the no news for you at all.
Okay.
Like a bridge over troubled water. We just,
I don't move like that.
Okay.
Once I see,
Okay.
Here's a few more tips to write down. Negativity. Don't do a lot of stressing. Don't give in to the drama. Learn this from my mama. It's the beginning of new life, yeah. You used to stand it small, but you tall. It's the beginning of new life, yeah. We see you undefeated, it's your season. It's the beginning of new life, yeah. If you see it, just believe it, keep on dreaming. It's the beginning of new life, yeah. And we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah.
Welcome back to 704 Reunion. This is part 2. I'm your host, Justine Lindsay. Now, where we left off, we had a little bit of drama here and there amongst some cast members, but now we have to really get down to the nitty-gritty. So, let's talk about the house party. Treasure and Jamel, did you two expect drama to escalate so much at your house party? Or you was just like, we're gonna all have a good time? Like, what was going through your mind?
Absolutely not. If anybody here can tell you, I don't bring no type of drama nowhere. I'm actually good vibes at all times. Sorry about that, but I'm good vibes at all times. I never do any drama. I don't be talking about people. I'm always positivity and sunshine and rainbows. So I did not expect that at all. How did you feel about it? Like, were you expecting that?
I was optimistic about it. Like, I love hosting. I love having people over the whole 9 to 7 and third. I might have dropped the ball on having games or anything for us to do, setup, so on and so forth. But I was really excited about everybody coming to the crib, the show up. Like, that meant a great deal to me. It really did.
So, for the viewers who was watching it, can you break it down? What happened? Like, where did the drama start exactly? Like, what's going on?
So, so from what I heard to the side, I know me and Franklin kind of talked about it. Maybe stuff, a lot of stuff can be misconstrued on either side. I did hear like some side marks from him and Shay. Then I heard Jamel and his friends, maybe some side marks on their side. And I think stuff, when liquor's involved and stuff like that, things could be taken out of hand. And I think that's what it happened. He was hearing some stuff, they were hearing some stuff, and it did get a little bit out of hand. Now, I do leave a comment that set it off, but I am gonna let Jamel tell his side first.
Okay. That
So
would be
I
wonderful.
piggyback off of what she said. However, there was a lot that took place off camera
Okay.
that kind of set the tone for that interaction, if you will. But it had, at the moment, at that particular time, it had absolutely nothing to do with Shay at all. It was more so a me and Frank type thing, if you will. And then once the cameras began rolling, it became a solidified thing with me and Frank. I didn't like how, with all due respect, I didn't like how you got ready to address the conversation that you wanted to have with me. How you went about things was just a little messy, if you will, type situation. And we had a sideline conversation about it, so on and so forth, or whatever. So I will say this, it is nothing but love. I don't have any beef or any issues with nobody on this cast. However, I have to be abundantly clear about something. I operate under respect. Anytime that is not a part of the conversation or on the table for negotiation, you can count me out, big dog. Like, and it just kind of is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why I came to Frank and solely to Frank to try to figure out exactly what was going on with Frank and I.
Okay, and I wanna go ahead and ask Shay and Frank.
How did we get?
Yes, how did we get here?
I'm going to say this. When we first initially got there, we were trying to figure out what is it we were doing. So I did make some comments like, hey, what we doing? What's going on here? Blase, blase. So that could maybe have been misconstrued. However, I was not drinking that day. Everybody else was drinking. I was not drinking. I said, when I came to the door, I was like, hey, I don't want another drink. Even though she was trying to force it down my throat. Oh, yeah, she said, no, Fred.
No, Frida. So wait, so what you're saying, Frank, so was there some accusation that you were drinking and that's what?
No.
Like
No, I'm
it?
just giving background. So
Okay, gotcha.
after that was said, whatever, we playing games, whatever, we were eating. We all was enjoying the food. I did compliments. I was like, the chicken was banging, real food was good, everything was great. So me and Shay was throwing little shots at each other, but not like to anyone else in the room or whatever. We was throwing little shots, and maybe even Raheem could probably like give a little another, cause we had our mics on, so they could definitely hear the conversation that was going on. But I let him talk when his turn or whatever. However, it was looked at as if me and Shay was throwing shade across the room at the people there. And it was like we were looking over there, but we're across from you, so of course we're looking over there. Like, it's weird to be in a situation where you're not looking across the room when you're but whatever. So after that, it kind of just escalated. We heard some comments about, oh, they just trying to get camera time, and then we were sitting like, well, why are they throwing shade at us? We really haven't. We didn't say nothing about this. So I was like, you know what, girl, they're drinking. Let me just kind of like go and I could talk to Jamel at like a later date, like when we all like sober and like the energy wasn't weird or whatever. So me and Shay, we pack up our stuff. We're like, hey, we'll go. Just don't know. So in the midst of us leaving, Ronnie came outside just to kind of figure out like, hey, what's going on, da 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 da. And then I think just things kind of went left outside. Yeah.
Okay. So since it went left outside and it wasn't on camera, right? Was any hands or feet thrown?
No.
At that particular junction? Is that wrong?
No.
Okay.
Just words, that's all.
I guess.
Was there mouse there?
It'll never be that serious.
Nah, there was a key.
Absolutely.
But just to get a little more detail, so I made a comment to Jamel while we were in the house. I was like, hey, let's talk about the topic that we talked about in the bar. The topic was Darius, but it was nothing like negative. We just said we did on the first time we met, you really was kind of staying like, to yourself. And I was like, do you know him? Have you had any issues? Jamel's like, no, I don't know him that well. And that's pretty much the conversation. So me, in that moment, I was like, do you think this is a good topic, like to bring up? Hey, has anybody else had an experience with Darius, or what's your experience? So maybe I can have like a one-on-one with him and kind of get my own relationship with him. But how it came out was it was already stuff going on, and then when I said that, it kind of came off as like, were you trying to be messy, or were you trying to add like fuel to the fire when you already feel like the energy is off? But that was not my intentions. Okay.
Jamel wanted to say something.
He clarified it, though. You did clarify, because it did come off a little messy. It did. How you presented the conversation to the group as a whole, it came off as super messy, as if you were trying to implicate me into a conversation or a situation that didn't flow that particular way. You get what I'm saying? Like, nothing negative was said about Darius at all. You get what I'm saying? And so that's why I responded with the words that, well, he's not present, so let's just wait till he's here in order for us to be able to speak about that type situation. You know what I'm saying? Why would I talk about somebody and they're not present to defend themselves? You get what I'm saying? But it was solely how you presented the conversation that made me feel like, okay, yeah, no, this nigga's trying to be messy. Let's go ahead and nip this in the bud, because I'm not here for that.
But see, I guess that's where my feelings got hurt, because everybody in this group knows I'm not intentionally like messy. I may throw a little shade, but it's never. Am I messy enough to? Am I messy? Like, I don't. I'm saying it's not messy. I don't think messy.
And definitely your shame.
I'm saying we're not messy.
With all due respect, now we might not be as close as you and anybody else on this stage, this, that, and the third, but we are very familiar with each other, right? All right, so cool. I feel comfortable enough saying to you, to your face, that from time to time, you get a little shady, you get a little messy, you know what I'm saying? You play in left field for whatever reason. This is that and the third. You know what I'm saying? So when that conversation, how you initiated that conversation, I was not here for that at all. I don't play those type of games. I'm not with that.
But Jamel, how do you automatically jump on the fence when we didn't have anything negative to say about Jerry? That's what my confusion was.
So there were a series of situations that took place before that even
Nothing to do with the
happened.
conversation that you had.
It didn't, but it had everything to do with how you entered my home. That is my.
How did I end up?
Whoa. Yeah, I got you, big dog. That's my space. You know what I'm saying? When you came in, Frank, you didn't speak to me until what? Maybe 20, 30 minutes of you being at the second third. I had to approach you. You walked in, did a full live circle, spoke to everybody this is me telling my half. So you spoke to everybody within my vicinity and then proceeded to disregard me, right? And hold on. I'm gonna allow you. Y'all, okay, there we go. So, and then after that, y'all proceeded to have y'all little moments to set in the third or whatever. Like, I don't know what that was about. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all looking our way, making certain comments and so on and so forth, set in the third. But again, my issue wasn't with anybody else but you, because I know you. I don't know her. I know you.
I get that. So
You get what I'm saying? So that's why I came outside. Because I'm like, well, let me talk to Frank, the mutual friend that I have, to find out exactly what's going on. Nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Jamel, everybody knows me. I'm like when I come through the door, I help everybody. So if I missed you in the debacle of all the people that were there, then I apologize for that. But it was never no shade. How could I throw shade at you when I gave you so much compliment about the food? I was like, the food is great, da 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 da. Like, I'm not the type of person to give you a compliment and throw shade in the same sentence. Like, I'm not that person.
So here's the thing though, like we're at a completely different place from then to now, if I'm being 100% honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, but with all due respect, Frank, it happened. It did. You didn't say absolutely anything. I'm sorry.
You know, he said when you get church, they give you like a church.
No, he didn't say nothing. And I was standing in the kitchen and this man walked right past me.
He may give you a church.
Wait a minute.
Either way, it all boils down to like, I kinda,
Wait. Hold on. You, my dove, can't go off in your feelings. He would know if that man put his hands on his body.
No, I was
Okay?
there. And I know, I do
Clearly
know
so
Frank.
was he.
No, I know Frank, he will, like, you know.
I'm
he
very
was
happy.
around the-
Wait.
It was
Hold
a
on.
function. It was together.
So
I
It was like,
understand.
was it a church?
Yeah.
It was a question.
I will
No, he
say
said he didn't
this.
speak at all.
But I was there and I know that he was trying to me to speak. But was it, that's what I'm asking. Was it the church service that made him feel that way? Like, it was shade? Because he spoke. I mean, I was there.
But he's saying that he spoke to everybody else
No,
except
he
him.
spoke to Jamel. That's what I'm saying. I was there.
I don't recall that. And if I'm mistaken, I wholeheartedly apologize. Like for real. Like for real. But I don't recall you
when I first came to the house, you
Right.
were in the kitchen over the stove.
Right.
You were the first person I went to. Because I said, ooh, the food smells good. I hugged you, you went back to cooking. Then my next comment was the grill in the back. Did I not mention the grill a few times? I said, the grill smoking in the back. Is that the
I mean, everybody was mentioning the grill though, Frank. You get what I'm saying?
I'm talking about me.
We were all concerned.
I'm talking about me. I wasn't talking about nobody else. We're talking about you and I. So I'm going to say this. If that happened, then I apologize because it was never no shade. Like, I don't have a reason to change you. Why would I change you?
I don't know. That's why I was so confused.
So then I'm
That
ask
was the
this
foundation
question.
of it, though.
So then I'm
You know what
ask this question. If we're friends, why didn't you not say something right then and there? Hey, Frank, you normally hug me. Why did you? Like, it could have been like, oh, I'm sorry, let me hug you, and then we wouldn't have had no foundation to whatever you're talking about right now.
Side note, when I did address you, I said, hey Frank, how you doing? I gave you a hug, and my second question after that was, what? You good? He was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm happy to be here. I said the third. Okay, cool. That was me clearing the air on what I felt when you came in. Because I was the last person that you said something to. You get what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. Like you said, we moved on past that or whatever. I just, man to man, I do not agree with how you handled that situation overall. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, and that's just me. That's my opinion. It's all love though, like for real. I ain't got no beef with nobody sitting in front of us at all. At all. I have no issues with nobody sitting. It'll never be the what. It will always be the how.
Good.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. So we got to the point where everybody is now, for the most part, everybody's good. All right.
Let's get into it.
Okay,
Right.
okay. So in the after show, after that episode,
Friend.
and let me just say this: when you're sitting in a house, right, and somebody is saying they want camera time, they want camera time, they want camera time, right? But then you get outside talking about you want to address one person. Nah, when you was in your house, you wanted to make comments in regards to two people, right? So when we get the fuck outside, you address the two people you was talking about with your friends. How about that? You don't come outside talking about, oh, I'm getting ready to address Frank. I want to address Frank. No, baby. You were talking to both of us about both of us, and you're delusional because you kept saying that we were talking about you when we were never talking about you, and that has been cleared up completely. Nobody was talking about him whatsoever.
Or them.
Nobody
Outside the
was
room.
saying
Outside the
anything
room.
about him. We weren't talking about him, period. So why all of a sudden we get outside, you want to address one person?
Well, I think he wanted to address him because they have prior relationships, and so.
And I don't know
you. Know what I'm saying?
I don't
So-
owe you
and-
absolutely anything. Like I don't know you. I was talking to Frank, the person that I was
Right, so
accustomed
let me
with.
tell you a little bit about me
So
since you don't
that's
know
okay.
me.
You don't have to.
Anytime you
It's
talk
all
about
good.
my
I don't
son,
really.
stuff every
But see,
motherfucking
that's just
time.
it though.
Somebody hand me a snack for Steve.
I didn't say
Because
anything
every
about
time-
your child.
Yes, you did.
That's the
But it's
point,
cool.
though. You get what
It
I'm
is
saying?
what
Like,
it is. Every time you
hold on.
mention it,
Let me just make this abundantly clear.
every time.
Had I been given the opportunity to fully speak and finish what I had to say, you would have understood where I was coming from. I never disrespected you or your child, Shay. No, I didn't. What I tried to remind you of was the fact that right here, right now, is not the proper time for you and I to have a conversation about anything. We standing in the middle of a street.
We wasn't in no street. We was in the yard.
Baby, we were standing on the side of on
We
the
was
side
in
of my
the
house,
yard.
in the street, in front of your car. Like, come on.
We were in the yard.
It don't matter. At the end of the day, we had a 420 party, Shay. You get what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, it was Easter Sunday.
It doesn't.
And second of all, I got permission from not only Treasure, the other person who lives in the home, but also from Raheem.
Very much so.
And both of them confirmed it was okay that my son come to the kickback.
So I will tell you in front of both Raheem and Treasure, that was wrong. They should have never approved that.
Well,
Point blank, period.
You should have been
And
mad
so
at
I'll
him.
handle it.
You should
I
have never
handle
did
that on the
shit to me,
sideline.
period.
I handle that on the sideline, period. No, I said what I said to you because there's no need for me to address you. I don't know you. I don't owe you anything, sweetheart. I'm not going back and forth with a female like you. Listen,
You don't owe me nothing, but you
I don't.
apologize.
And you want to know why though? For real, for real.
I'll be done.
But you just said on the after show that I didn't apologize. I faked apologize and I tried to. You had all this extra shit you had to
That
say.
was prior
This and the
to-
third.
that was
Let
prior
me tell
to
you
this
why
recording.
I
That was
apologize.
prior to
Because I
this
have an unsurmountable amount of respect for this man and what he has going on. That's my friend. I'ma always hold him down. And for whatever reason, you're going to continue to be a part of the
If you
cast.
hold him down,
For
why didn't you
whatever
show up for his
reason,
friends that support his shot?
that has absolutely nothing to do
Like-
with you, sweetheart, though. Like, let's
But
stay
you so
focused.
supportive.
This
That's
is a
your
master
friend. You
class.
ride for him.
This is a master class on deflection. So y'all please pay attention. When people can't stay, on the subject, they pull out different cards to try to hit you with, for you to touch on topic with, if you will. You get what I'm saying? Anything I got going on with anybody else outside of you has nothing.
Gigantic words that you probably don't even mean to, but it's okay. Click on phonics.
We know you don't know, sweetheart. We know you don't know. I'm an English major. At all. Because I don't give a fuck about none of that.
This is for clarity. You're not trying to argue. Clarity.
You're right, it's not an argument at all, because in order for me to argue with you, I have to be concerned or give a fuck about you or the
Right, and
situation.
that's fine. You
And
don't
I
have to.
I don't.
You don't have to.
All right.
Why you like about me?
I'm going to say be quiet before I say shut up. Alright.
You wish, but you didn't believe that when you said that.
Quiet before I say
You didn't
shut
believe that
up.
when she said that. Like, come on, man.
I'm going to say be quiet before I say shut up. I want to say be quiet before I say shut up. When the host is trying to reel it in, reel it in.
And when y'all hear that whistle, that means really
Okay, don't just ignore that loud ass whistle. That was loud in my ear. On y'all. They said F that whistle. But no, I personally, for me, I hold both of y'all accountable. I don't feel like one is more in the wrong than the other. I do fault you also, Shay, because like he said, he was not talking to you. I was right there. He told you several times, I'm not talking to you, and you kept saying, well, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Now, mind you, he did say they, and you are included in that, so I can understand why, but sometimes you just gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them, and you don't have to call, not everything that somebody says requires an argument. Now, sometimes you gotta just listen to some stuff and be like, you know what, whatever, I'm not trying to argue, especially when y'all already knew that I wasn't with the drama when it came to this show. They got enough shows out there that argue and fight and all that, and I told y'all before we even started day one of filming, this show is not about drama. This is not about arguing and fighting. This is about uplifting. I'm not done.
And you know what?
And I said, this is about uplifting. This is about, you know, showing other people our lives and us inspiring people.
You know what else you said though, Raheem? You also said I want everybody to show their authentic.
That's
I want
true.
them to be your person, be who you are.
Yeah.
So if I gotta get on defense mode, I'm gonna get on defense mode. Don't sit and pick and picking at me and say, oh, don't do this, don't say this, don't.
Yeah.
No, if you want me to be authentic, if somebody coming for me or my child, I'm gonna be authentic and I'm gonna get on their ass.
Yeah.
So don't sit and tell me, oh, I said I didn't want this, and this. Cool, I understand you don't want that, but you also need to realize that if I need to get on defense mode, I'm gonna get on defense mode.
Yeah, but
And
like I said, you gotta
said
know when
you
to
did.
hold them and
Yeah,
when to
that's
fold
fine.
them.
But at the end of
Sometimes,
the day,
Hold
when somebody's addressing two people in a house, again, you're not going to come outside and try to dismiss me and keep talking to Frank when you were literally talking shit about us both and we had absolutely nothing to say about
but
it.
he just said y'all need camera time. That's not the end of the world to me.
Right, it wasn't. It wasn't. It doesn't fucking
It does.
matter.
It
Like,
does. It matters.
That comment
It does
wasn't
matter.
big enough
It matters
for
a
y'all.
big deal.
No, but if you're
You be
sitting
quiet,
talking,
'cause I got
if
it.
you're sitting talking about somebody
He said y'all
and
need
making
camera
them
time.
feel uncomfortable, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna sit in an uncomfortable setting.
Me, I can hang
with the devil, and I can be
Well,
right with
that's
him.
you. I don't hang with that.
I'm not gonna move it every single time somebody makes me feel something. No, one time before.
That's why we always go back and forth because I'm like,
No, so
it's like you are gonna.
no, you don't. Babe, enough. You don't have to move it every single little thing. What he said was so small. Was so small, you did not have to pop off on him saying.
Right, thank you.
And if it's the
Wait.
I'm gonna tell Dre too. And if you feel also that it was such a big deal that you have to pop off, then y'all can hang with me. If somebody's saying something this small makes you wanna pop off and charge, then. But I'm not holding you accountable. I said I cussed him the fuck out when we got in the house.
You said that he carries a nasty attitude sometimes. So don't sit and act like your friend has this positive all the time. Yippee go yay.
I didn't say
no,
he do.
You
So was this all about that you're trying to check him?
I said that.
That's what it's giving.
But what I'm saying is, don't take something that's so small and pop off.
Right, what was the principle of the whole thing? Like, was it a thing of just you trying to check Jamel
No,
because of his attitude, or what was it?
I felt uncomfortable when we were in the house and I didn't even say nothing. When Frank looked at me and said, Shay, you know, I don't know what they got going on, but I'm ready to leave. And I literally had heard the comments and snickering from him and his people. So I was like, you know what, Frank? I looked at Frank and I said, I'm feeling uncomfortable too. I'ma just leave with you.
And that had nothing to do with you at all. Okay, let me talk real quick before you finish. And then I promise.
Everybody talk.
The moment I'm done, please move on to the next subject. I'm begging you both. I do not have an issue with you. Whatever you thought I said, sweetheart, I did not say. I don't give a fuck about.
Frank even confirmed that you.
I don't give a fuck what Frank confirmed to his face. I don't give a fuck what Frank confirmed. I'm sitting to your face telling you that I didn't say anything disrespectful. You're right, it doesn't. You're right, it doesn't because I was that disrespectful to you. Next question, please. Please move the fuck on. Please move the fuck on. Like, I'm way too grown for this. I'm way too grown. What was said was, I was trying to explain to her, I'm not trying to have no conversation with you. I don't know you. I don't owe you anything. Now is not the right time. This baby strapped up in the car. We outside standing in the middle of the street, and you want to argue with somebody about some shit that you feel like happened? No, that's not where we at with shit. I don't do that. Number one. Let me finish. I don't argue with females, and I have no problem with nobody's child. Like, so for you to put that in your head, like, that's crazy to me.
You guys, I feel like both sides are valid. We just need to come to some type of conclusion.
The conclusion is...
Whose side? She said that.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Like, I ain't got no beef with these people. You not finna put words in my mouth, and ain't nobody gonna do me something. Point blank, period.
No, wait. Did I ever put words in his mouth? Because me and you weren't even drinking like that. That drunk over there was drunk.
And was. Listen, let me just be clear. Because apparently y'all have confused. Apparently y'all have confused my presence with participation. Yes, I'm here, live in the flesh, but I ain't here for none of that. At all, whatsoever. I do not have a problem with you. Which is why, as you should. Thank you. I appreciate that. For real. Like, you way too pretty for that shit, man. You need to grow the fuck up and stop being so messy. Like, you messy as fuck. Like, for real.
We done.
Yeah,
We done over here.
We're done. We're good.
Yeah, let that be done. Move on, please. I mean, move on. Because I'm going to say some shit that's going to put every chair in here. Like, for real. I don't have to say shit. That ain't gonna... Okay, well, tell that bitch that.
You don't fucking yell at me.
No, Raheem, you need to chill the fuck out. Point blank,
I'm
period.
trying to get this shit calm down.
Okay, cool. So,
They done said okay 50 times.
speak to her.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to her. You
Okay,
tell
I'm
me
good.
to talk to her.
I'm good.
I'm gonna get to her.
Okay, so do that.
Calm down. You the oldest in the room. Calm down.
Okay, all right, have a seat.
All day.
All right, all hearts and minds are clear, please,
We're gonna
in the
go
name
ahead and
of
move
Jesus,
forward.
okay? All right, everybody take a breath. Everybody, woosah, okay? Everybody, all right? Okay, I don't even know what the hell happened next. Amen, okay? All right, everybody, let's breathe and get it together.
Breathe, everybody.
Breathe. Everybody take a deep breath. All
Y'all
right.
give it up for Jim Vision Network. Give it up for Jim Vision Network. Give it up for Raheem. Yeah, give it up for Raheem.
All right.
Now, before we move on,
Okay, what we gonna do? Before you get because hold on. Can I'm not. Let's keep it cute. Let's not. We don't want nobody else calling us out our names. Right? He is not a drunk, and we're not gonna paint him out like he's. Hold on. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm not saying nothing bad. He was trying to handle it, but we're gonna keep it cute. Let's keep it cute. At the end of the day, this a man, and he's been saying he's not arguing with a female. So please, Shay, don't call him out his name. And whatever the shit is, let's keep it cute.
I like that for tonight. But when I kept saying I wanted to address what the fuck he said, it's not that big. It's not that big. It's not big to y'all. So let it not be big to y'all.
But what was said though? I wasn't there, so I don't know what was said.
None of us is friends for real outside this case. Let him talk the shit.
But we are. I'm friends with everybody on here.
That's fine. Let him talk the shit. He gonna talk, and y'all keep putting it down here.
I'm not putting it down. What I'm saying is, no ma'am.
Oh, that's fine.
okay, what we're gonna do? I got you.
What we talking about is that we're gonna keep it cute. We all know. You called him a drunk. He did not call you out your name. Yes, he did. Hold on. Stop. Nobody should be calling anybody out of their name. Don't call him a drunk. You don't call her a bitch. That's not what we're not doing that. Okay?
We're gonna move on.
Okay.
Moving on.
Y'all beautiful.
We're gonna move on.
All right. So we gonna agree to disagree and leave it where it is. Now, ain't nobody calling each other out their name. Ain't nobody calling each other things that they are going to answer to. Do you understand? Do we understand? We are too grown for all of this.
Yeah, and I own everything I got. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna say whatever I want to say.
Well, I just want to make this treasure. I want to make this very clear for everybody in this room. Jamel, listen. Jamel, everybody, listen. On this stage now, listen and be quiet. Everybody's feelings are valued and heard.
No, they're not.
But what we're not, they are to me. They are to me. Okay, and I hear you, just like I hear you. We're not going to continue down this rabbit hole, okay? We're not going to do that. We're going to move forward, and that's it. Now, next question.
You better hold for her.
Jelani and Darius.
I'll be back. No, I'm just saying.
Jelani and Darius. What is the history with you two?
Please let it be something.
The viewers need to know.
Let's go ahead.
Not from over arguing to not wanting to say nothing.
Because when I say, I'm going to say what I got to say, and it's going to... I'll get my first, okay? Because you know you got a mouth for it. I do, but that's what I'm saying. You always got a mouth for it. When I tell you, bitch ain't going to be no mouth.
If one of y'all don't say something,
We deal with this.
No shade, like, I really don't have an issue with this man. It's just the slick shit that he's saying. And it don't even bother me, because I'm the type of person who can say shit, and I can fly that under the rug. Because, bitch, I'm a bad bitch. I say throughout the whole season, I'm Jelani motherfucking J. And, you know, and I say that because it's not for bitches to know, it's really an affirmation for me. Because, like, there was a time I wasn't confident in myself, and I love myself, and I love who I am. I walk in every room, I shine light in every room. When I meet people, they love the fuck out of me. So I'm, you know, and I shine that light because I just, you know, and I love people, and I attract, in my Instagram bio, I say I don't chase, I attract, because I do. I get good energy. And my whole thing is this, like I don't got a problem with Darius, like even in my, like, I don't say, he do like work, he work, and then he do volunteer work and everything, like I give him his vibe. I'm not a hating ass hoe, like I said, but it's like, you going in your confessional saying this shit like, oh, like, girl, he's doing this late ass shit talking about some, oh, Jelani don't, you know, like when, like for instance, like Raheem listening to party, he said some stuff like, what did he say? He said, you know, when we were doing our model walk, people said everybody, and he said me talking about some, oh, Jelani, that guy Jelani or whatever. Well, some things she said, because he don't really got going on in my life. First of all, baby, I'm not going to be negative because at the end of the day, you don't know my motherfucking story. At the end of the day, like at the end of the day, it's just like, girl, like I know people see me as a kid and I say stuff, and it's just like, I'm in the info crazy, but it's like, I'm still sensitive at the end of the day, so it don't hurt my feelings, but it's like, what's your issue? Because when you come around, you kiki kaka, you do all that, say all the other shit, and it's just like, that's fun, but what is your issue with me? So it's just like, girl, why are you throwing direct shots at me? Boom, boom, bam, bam.
Okay, so hold on. So you just asking him, what's his issue with you, right?
Yeah, and I got something wrong with you, I'm gonna wait for you guys.
Okay. So the accusation is that while y'all in each other's face, everything is cool, but when you get to the green screen, shot. So what the issue is, baby?
You want to be 100% honest?
Yes, please.
At the end of the day, we are on a reality TV show.
Okay.
And I say what I say in my professionals to get that reaction. I know it's going to happen to her.
Oh, so you aggravated on purpose.
Miss Eddie,
And it's going. Look what's going.
No, baby, I'm gonna talk direct to you because you said in your confession, no, because we was at the camera, so you want to say something like on the stepchild we never wanted. Baby, I'll be Cinderella because we see how that turned out because she got the man, she got the cast and everything. But that's no problem because I'm in the position you don't know what I have. What you talking about?
You have
don't know what I have.
How many episodes did we see what you
got a date for niggas.
Let me see.
What is going on?
All the episodes. What did we see what you do? What did we see what you do? What did we see what you do? We showed that I filmed the movie.
We just talked about not calling people out their name.
You know, but it's still hard when someone, no shade, but it's still, when someone's talking about your transition in your life and they don't know you, that still makes me feel some type of way. Because at the end of the day, I've been bullied my whole motherfucking life for people, and that's why I'm in where I am to motherfucking day, and no one's gonna make me feel no motherfucking way. I shake the room, bake the room, whatever you want to say. You can say whatever you want about me. But you know, hold that thought, because I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm gonna say what I say. No, pause that moment. Anyway, Miss Abby, no, but at the end of the day, but my thing is this. It don't round me up. Listen, I'm gonna say this, because I really don't have a problem with this man. But it's like, you going in your confessional talking about something, he's stepchild, we never wanted. Okay, girl, yeah, bye. You don't even know my journey. And you know what, I will admit, there was some parts like I didn't really get to show my journey in this season. I can admit that, but stay tuned for season 2 because bitch, y'all gonna see a lot more because I'm Jelani motherfucking K. Bitch, I'm launching my show. At the end of the day, he's like, you know what? I don't hate Darius. I mean, he cool, he one day we hot, one day we warm. It's another day. You get me on a sunny day, you get me on a warm day. What you want to do? Maybe cookies, Oreos. What you want to do? Let's hear it. But I'm not married.
Because I feel like you said
I'm not be gone, but at the end of the day,
you just said you was
at the end of the day, me and Jelani had a relationship prior to the show. We had a relationship prior to the show. We've always been shady with each other. He know I've been shady to him, so I don't know why he acts so sensitive to the shit I'm saying now. Like, since the day we met, I've been saying the same stuff. I've been shady to you. Like you said, we have moments when we hot and we cold. At the end of the day, it's nothing serious. You take it serious. You take it serious. But at the end of the day, I will apologize. If you feel like it came off as bullying though, I will apologize for that. Because I did as fun shade, just to be shady, just to do little stuff with you. But I never wanted you to say because I was bullying you. So if you feel that way, I do apologize for that. Because I don't ever want anybody to feel I'm bullying you. So I do apologize for that.
Okay, so wait, Jelani. Wait, hold on. So, because you had a relationship prior to all of this happening, did you have a conversation with Jelani and be like, hey now, you know how I do? I'm like in the green streets, I might be a little shady, but you know, you and me, we good, right? Before, or did you just be like, y'all kiki, and then you got into the
Yeah, because I didn't think
that
he
all?
was gonna take that down sensitive. Because the stuff I said in confessions, I said to him, it might have been on camera, but I do, Raheem to tell you, Raheem. Now, me and John, I be going back and forth. Exactly. So the shady shit I've been saying in confessions, I say to him in person,
I really,
why the hell he was so
I really want you to understand that it added an additional layer when you're on camera. And it's not just, oh, y'all just having a kiki, and you say something shady to him, and it's just y'all. When you add the lights, cameras, action, and other people see what you're saying to him, and they don't know the relationship that they have with him, it comes across a different way. So you can take it a little too, just have a conversation. Hey, just know, now that you know that's what it is, then you know not to be offended when y'all was just kiki and kaka, and then he get on the green screen, and he be like, Jelani ears is so far past his head, he can't do blah, 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 whatever he gonna say. So you know not to take it to heart.
Right, and we do, we go take that, but let me say this, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I don't have a problem with him, like I said, I'll give anybody, they pop in the room, like everybody in here, they families, they do what they gotta do. Like I said, I'm in the transition in my...
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Like, I'm in the transition.
No, but
Yeah,
he has
and I'm not trying to what he's saying,
he
but
has-
it's just like, I am in a transition in my life, and I like, know where I want to be. And it's like, me and Darius did have a talk, but it wasn't this year, but we did have a talk. Like, I like Darius, he's cool as fuck, when Kiki Kaka, girl, da da da. Like, I gotta remember, we take some time, like, texting him, we haven't been texting lately, because that Bush been saying some stuff there, listen. I like this man, like, what few seconds ago, we was over there doing the Catholic. But, like, but my thing...
No more goddamn wine.
I'm sorry, but like, I don't got enough time for him.
At the end of the day, we call each other portion king for a reason. We have that relationship.
Okay.
So it's Jelani again. Jelani, motherfucking Shay. Jelani, again, I do apologize. We feel like I'm talking about my bully.
Do you accept his apology?
Wait, say that again. Like I said, I'll take this apology. Like I said, like, I mean, I live for everybody. I always give room for improvement, like, and give people second chances, because no one ever really gave me second chances and stuff. Like I said, growing up, people, like, treated me like a certain way, so, like, that's why I kind of act like going into this group, you know, that's why I may have been kind of shut up. Like, I just live for everybody, and I just want to, I don't want to say be friends, but I like meeting new people, so, like, I mean, me and Darius, I know sometimes he keep, but like, when the certain thing is just like, it be hitting, I was like, okay, I know we can, but girl, calm down, like calm down. Like,
But I just want to say this, your transition is your transition. Nobody else's opinions matter. You just focus on what you have to focus on and stick to getting to that next level in your life, okay? So don't worry about what the naysayers, what people have to say, because they're going to talk. They talked about God, okay? So you have to focus on you and your transition, no matter what, okay? And surround yourself with people who are going to love you and support you, no matter what, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and move forward.
I guess
Yeah, let's
I'm taking another door to you.
Frank,
I'm a mommy.
Chairman, scoot back, so that you knocked over.
It's a lot going on right here.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
It's a lot of fidgeting, right?
Girl, I'm not ADHD, I can't help it.
Okay, so I'm skipping around. I do the questions no more. So for Raheem and baby boy John. So y'all are who's? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say, wait a minute. So we saw y'all on dating and courting each other and all that good stuff. So let's talk relationships. I see a ring.
Show it on.
He get on my nerve, I get on his nerve.
Okay, I'm putting your wedding.
So, according to Treasurer, y'all are engaged and she is planning the wedding.
She ain't be listening.
I got plans. I got Donnie's bachelorette party already planned out.
So, apparently all the plans are still in her head. Okay? Alright. We ain't got no dates, no nothing. Okay, alright. Okay. So, saw y'all going on dates and stuff. Yes. Darius was playing the third week.
Yes, I was
as
like,
the cameraman.
yes. Oh, we've been having so much fun together.
Oh, yeah.
We went back to over there.
Thank you for saying that.
Well, I do want to ask you, John, out of your days that you had on the show, can you tell everyone what was like your favorite date that you went on the show? If you have one.
No, I start anytime. Considering he's CEO and he's like always on work mode. Anytime there's a date, it could be a walk to the fucking park.
Okay.
It's fun. It's good for me. I like to spend that time with my mother.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to do that. Like next time for me, I understand you got that going on, but I'm here. So every day, I mean, I love it.
Okay, so as you're running towards the altar, do you have a vision in your mind of what you would want it to be?
Yes.
Well, right now in this moment, it would be like a court outfit.
Okay.
Because like, I mean, weddings are nice and all. Yes, I would probably want that sometime later. But like, I would rather buy a house. I would rather save those funds that we use for a wedding or for something else. Like, I mean, like, we want all of our loved ones to have a good time, but right now I'm a little selfish. I don't want to spend my money on them having a good time.
Just do the courthouse and a big reception.
Yeah, like, we have shit. Yeah.
In house, if they do a lot plans, they can have a courthouse wedding and a wedding and still buy a house. Thank you.
Okay. So listen, she has it all for you.
I do. I got plans.
Eat that up.
I told Raheem about it. I told Johnny, Raheem know unless he forgot. Unless Raheem forgot.
Oh my God. Okay. Now I don't want to skip around, but I want to go to Shay and Frank. I know, Frank, you touched on how difficult it is to date in Charlotte.
It is.
Are you seeing someone? Are you dating someone? Like, what's the update on that?
So, I am still single.
Okay.
However, I do have a person of interest.
Come on.
Okay, got a person of interest. I'm not trying to like, what's what I'm looking for? Put salt in it yet. Like, I haven't told anybody. I haven't been told like nobody here. And you know, Raheem, you need to tell everything. So I haven't told him yet. I'm just kind of, what's what I'm looking for? Like, I'm a little scared to divulge it yet because I don't really know where it's gonna go. I like him. I'm sure he likes me. You know, we spend time together, but it's not like we haven't said like it's on what this is yet. So we just enjoying each other.
So you got a few more interviews before you tell us if you got the job.
Oh yeah, definitely more. I think.
Okay.
I gotta see what it is. I gotta see how you handle conflicts. We ain't got that yet. It's all lovey-dovey right now.
That's important. That's important.
You know.
Hey, Shay, Ray, Shantae, you got a minute?
What's the new update?
So there's one in my bed right now, but I don't.
Wait, can I take one?
No.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna come back around because I have some perfect questions. Now, is this?
I was joking.
If this is your top pick, or you called off the bench from the
We
roster?
get along very well. Like I said, I have a strong personality. He got the rolling eyes beside my name, but you know, he puts up with it. So there you go.
He said y'all about niggas.
We get along well. You know. Okay. That's about it.
Well, I just want to say thank you, Raheem and Don, for showing us a little bit of like your personal life. We love black love. Yeah, we love black love. We love all love, but you know, just to see two dynamic.
Latino love, white love.
All love, exactly.
That's wonderful. I said I love black love.
Yeah, I mean, but we black, so
Yeah.
black love.
Love Black Love. Amen. Okay.
Would you like to audition for season 2 of 704? Well, look no further. All you have to do to audition for season 2 is send us an email to dreamvisionnetworkllc@gmail.com. In the email, of course, we want to know your name, but we also want you to market yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do? What are you going to be able to bring to the show to help elevate the show? So again, if you want to be a part of season 2, send us an email to dreamvisionnetworkllc@gmail.com. Remember, marketing yourself is going to take you a long way, whether with us or whether out in the world. So make sure that you do your due diligence and make sure you sell yourself. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'll see you soon.
A new life, yeah. A new life, we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah.
So this season, new friendships developed between Jamel and Darius. I want to get into this friendship. Like, how did this all happen? Like, what was it, like a meetup? Did you all like go play basketball? Like, what was that whole thing?
No, to be honest, I noticed that I piggybacked off of Darius, if you will, and that wasn't fair to him nor our friend group, the second and third or whatever, but I noticed that he was standoffish, so I was second and third, and for whatever reason, I immediately clicked onto that, and it's just like, oh yeah, no, you're not, I'm him. There was some, just being candid, for real. There was some comments that I made. I was having a conversation with my fellow castmate John, second and third or whatever, solely based off of what I saw and perceived him as. This was before I actually took the time out to actually sit down and talk to him and to get to know him second and third or whatever. So it was a slight misjudgment of him, type situation. He is a very endearing human being. I have no issues with theirs at all. Sitting down talking to him was eye-opening. It was revealing. Because again, on the outside, looking in type situation, you know what I'm saying? He comes off as standoffish and second and third. So I said to John, I know how the first argument is gonna happen. It's gonna be with me and Gary. Because of how you carry yourself. Yeah, see, bitches didn't think I was gonna clock that. Yeah, I said 10 toes on what I said and what I did. Anyhow, we moved on past that. We were able to sit down and have a conversation, second, third, or whatever, and he comes off as a very genuine human being. Hopefully our paths will cross at a later date in time where we can continue to build this bond. But at the moment, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of respect for him. He stands 10 toes in who he is. And I respect
that. Honestly, the exact same thing. It was brought to our attention that I guess some people thought, based on our personalities, we may eventually clash.
I mean, you are a Taurus.
Yes.
Well,
we have on the set. Besides you.
Brian is also a Taurus. Yeah. And I'm a Capricorn. So, we were kind of like, behind the scenes, we were battling for stable ground with second and third, but it really wasn't a battle, if I'm being honest. He had already won. Me and, my friends, we have our own thing, if you will, type situation, and that's completely separate from what happens with this show. So, with all due respect, for real, there's absolutely no issues there at all. I'm excited to learn more about Darius, to experience more with him, as well as everybody else on this cast. Again, as I said before, I don't have an issue with nobody on this cast at all. For real. I have a lot of respect for all of y'all, and I absolutely adore you. I sing your praises every time I get a chance, for real. So I just want to be clear about that, for real. It is what it is.
We love that. Okay, so we're going to take a break from personal relationships so everybody's blood pressure can go down. All right, so we're going to talk about the 9 to 5 situation. So what I would like to say to all of my 9 to 5ers in the cast is that I appreciate seeing someone doing what I also do. I work from home. Well, my schedule is 8 to 6, but you know.
Bye-bye.
So it's good to see people on screen who are actually working and not, because it feels like to me. But it's always on these type of shows that the person is trying to be the next Nicki Minaj. They're trying to be the next rapper. They're trying to be the best. That too. The best stylist, all of those things. But I just want to say that it did good to my heart just to have, to see my LGBT brothers and sisters doing a regular 9 to 5. I feel like it's always portrayed like they got, because they are part of the Rainbow Mafia, that means that they can't hold down a regular job, which I know that ain't true.
All of us are pretty much leaders in our roles at work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This is what we do.
Yeah, but when you gotta pay them bills, you don't.
Right, because those bills don't care. Those bills don't care. Nothing about what y'all got going on. They don't care
As long as
that your manager said you're gonna have a show in 2 weeks and you won't get paid until 2 weeks later. They won't pay for it.
Yeah.
So we love and respect the 9 to 5. We saw Raheem working from home, doing his 9 to 5. We seen John. We seen Jamel. Jamel, did we see you?
No, you didn't. Not yet.
But I know you got it, because I know you. So I know you got it.
Very so. I'm an operator for Coca-Cola. I control the system that runs the entire warehouse. It's kind of like,
You gonna have to give my son.
come on. Come on. Let's
And
go.
that's why I said
You already
to
knew
you,
I was
Raheem, that I appreciate you creating a show like this because, again, like you said, when we watch reality shows, we see all of these people on there who will fake the funk on social media. Social media don't lie. You have all these different followers going on, but you're not really showing the drive as to how you got to that level. So I've always told you that I'm super proud of you for bringing your friends on, and you all were being humble about your ups and your downs, your struggles and your triumphs, because that's going to help other people look at this and say, you know what, like I don't have to have like $1 billion in my bank account. I don't have to have all this. As long as I'm staying on that straight and narrow path, I can get to that million. I can get to wherever I need to be. And so
It's
I
not only that though, like it's also about having good people in your corner.
Exactly.
People who are willing to hold you accountable. Right is right and wrong is wrong, no matter who you are, what you got going on.
Right.
And if you're not willing to accept that, like it just kind of is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for the small circle that I've accumulated over these 27 years of life. Wink, wink. So I'm extremely grateful for that, for real. So again, no matter what may come or what may go, I will forever take my hat off to Raheem and John for who they are at their core, especially Raheem. Like, it just kind of is what it is for real.
You give us so much hope.
Okay. Go ahead.
So Carisha, wait, you and your sister's mom was able to film. How was that like to film with your mom on the show? How was that?
Yeah, it was good to me. First of all, if y'all don't know, she bought us some hot crunchy curls. Hot crunchy curls. And it was good. What did you try it? They was from Chicago. That's what's happening. But it was great to have her here. We talked her into moving down here actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So she'll be here.
Because she's from Ohio.
Chicago.
Okay.
So she'll right. We Midwest.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was awesome to have her. It was so good just to be like, I was the one cooking. And I think everybody was at my house and I was with them in the kitchen, you know, it felt good to cook for my family. It felt so good. I can't wait to share it. Just like
We love your mom. I love you.
Yeah, we do.
Now, as moms yourself, would you ever shield your child from doing like reality TV or things like that?
No. For at least for my son, if he ever got to a point where he's able to, you know, express himself, I would want him to put, you know, make himself a voice. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm his voice, so that's why I chose to, you know, put his autism, you know, on reality TV because a lot of people are ignorant to autism. They don't know that it's a spectrum. A lot of people think that it's a bad thing that you should be ashamed of. And it's not. They're really smart. Their brains just work completely different than ours. So, so I would want him to be a voice for himself. Absolutely.
I think I would want my kid. Well, first, if y'all know and y'all know how much. Exactly. So I would want my baby to start. It is.
She the personality.
Yeah, she's like right. So I would want my kids to express themselves too. If they felt like that's what they want. They already do that anyway. So.
Now, what about you, Shay? Would you ever allow your baby on TV? And he's probably gonna have a personality.
If he got his mama's personality,
Yes.
if he got his mama's personality, he's absolutely.
Well, I just want to say your
ready.
son at Boardwalk Village was just so cute because he was just holding his own bottle and just so poised. I'm like, okay, you know what? I hope all babies are like that.
Let me help you. They not. They not like that. He had his own bucket. So we are going to take a break and end it right here. This is the end of part 2 of seasons 1, 704 reunion. Come back to us next week and we will have part 3. Okay?
Coming up on the 704 reunion, part 3.
And it seemed like everybody had good vibes. My bitches was cool.
Yes,
They had a good time. And it was like the mix of good time with another good time. I think it's just a ball.
Philip, my name is not Shakai.
Oh no, and my best friend, he mixes their both. They're sisters, so Shakila, Takai, and Shakai.
Oh, Shakai.
Yeah. And they
Right. But he definitely enjoyed his day. I was happy because he just started walking yesterday, so he was all over the place. So yeah, I mean he had a great time, and I was happy with how the event turned out.
Our cast was sharing about the loss of a kid. And it was, y'all almost made me cry.
I definitely cried.
I really do miss her. She was Raheem's best friend, and then she was kind of my best friend because Raheem moved out the house, and then me and her became close. So I really do miss her a lot.
Yeah, it's hard, knowing that. I have a mom, but it's just something about a man having his father in his life, and no one else can't call him anymore, and
How do you feel as a whole about the season and about coming back for season 2?
Yes.
As a whole, I feel like I was portrayed to be like this villain person that I'm not. Anybody that's in my close circle, they know who I am. They know I'm real. I'm genuine. I ride for my friends. I don't play these kid games. I don't talk about other people's children and all type of stuff like that. I don't step that low. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this season it's been, it was magnified, the fact that I have to be on a defense. But really, I guess at this point, I really don't even care, because reality is I got my son to take care of.